Hello, everyone. This is the most intelligent and magnificent bird, Beak, speaking to you today. And in today's video, I will simply be doing some raids, and not only that, I will be talking spoilers for The Walking Dead Season 11, Episode 15, Trust. And before we get started, I hope all of you are doing good and staying safe out there. I'm doing good, and I'm staying safe for the most part. And obviously, as you guys see, I was able to maintain Diamond 1, so that's pretty good. So, yeah, I think we should go ahead and get started, and I don't think we should waste any more time raiding with me, Beak, shall we? And I forgot to mention, I was almost going to forget to mention this, I did get my first ever copy of Ghost from a single pull from the Alpha Recruits, which I really wasn't expecting to get anything from that. That's why you guys didn't see that. But anyway, now I'm going to get into the spoilers of The Walking Dead Season 11, Episode 15, Trust. I don't think this is going to be very long. I only have 4 key points, so I think I should go ahead and get into this. And there will be a timestamp right about now. That way, if you don't want to know anything, you will be absolutely safe. In 3, 2, 1. Okay. The Walking Dead Season 11, Episode 15, Trust. The first key point I want to get into is Lance Hornsby is obviously suspicious of Aaron and Gabriel's story. So, pretty much after all of the events that happened in episode 14, Aaron and Gabriel contact Lance over the radio and pretty much told them that the group from the apartment complex went crazy, killed all the Commonwealth soldiers, but left them two alive and just got the hell out of there, pretty much. And, you know, obviously Lance does not believe that story whatsoever, but he just wants them to go over the story once again, and after hearing it once again, you know, Daryl vouches for the both of them, and Lance is like, okay, you know, everything's all good, but in Lance's mind, he does not believe them. So Lance decides, let's go to the hilltop and let Maggie and them know that this supposed dangerous group is coming after them. So they go to the hilltop, and, you know, on their way to the hilltop, they run into a little group of walkers, and Lance is like, we shouldn't be wasting our bullets. Let's let Aaron and Gabriel handle the walkers because they can handle themselves. Sorry about that. You might hear some noises. That's Coco. Anyway, let me get back to what I was saying. So, yeah, Lance is like, Aaron and Gabriel, you guys handle the walkers because you can handle yourselves. And I just realized I took the wrong team. So, Aaron and Gabriel take care of the walkers. Well, Daryl does help them as well. And Lance is just sitting back, and he's just got this, you know, he's just got this angry look on his face, but sinister look at the same time. He's obviously trying to figure all this out. So, okay, they get to the hilltop and stuff, and this is where we see that 6-month time jump come into play from episode 9, where it's not suspicious as it seemed like when that episode happened. But anyway, let's get to key point number 2. Lance slowly pieces together the clues that Maggie and them were at the apartment complex. Maggie agrees to let Lance and the Commonwealth soldiers and Daryl in after Daryl says, don't trust Lance, trust me, Maggie. So after she lets all them in, he's like, you wouldn't mind if we take a quick look around to make sure to cross y'all off as complete suspects. So, she lets them in, and he's looking around, and he finds the truck that Maggie, Lydia, and Elijah took to go to the apartment complex. And, he pretty much says to Maggie that there were tire trucks found at what he calls the crime scene at the apartment complex. And so he looks at the tires, and he looks underneath where the engine and all of that stuff is at, underneath the hood. And because Maggie tells him that, the truck isn't running. And once again, I just realized I took the wrong team. And, but anyway, he's looking under there. Sorry, Coco was distracting me. She's trying to scratch this couch up to purposely make noise. That's what's distracting me. But anyway, Maggie tells Lance that, the truck isn't running, even though it was. And he notices there was this, I forget what he called it, but it's just this little piece that was unplugged, and he plugged it back up because apparently Lance is a gearhead. So once he plugs that back up, he goes in the truck to start it up. He goes to start it up, and it actually won't start up. I don't know what they did to it, but they definitely did something to it where it won't start. I'm not exactly sure what they did to it. They definitely took something out. And, okay, going past the truck part, as the Commonwealth soldiers and Lance are looking around, Lance finds Herschel, and, he definitely has a solid piece of evidence that they were there. Once he, interacts with Herschel, he has Herschel's hat. Yeah, so in the meantime, when Herschel was there and all of that, somehow he lost his hat and forgot about it, and Lance or the Commonwealth soldiers found the hat, and we just didn't see it until Lance says, "Oh, this hat is the perfect fit." So yeah, that tells Lance right there that, yeah, they were there. At least Herschel was, but yet, but yet Lance is not dumb enough to, he's not dumb enough to realize that only Herschel went there. He's like, okay, if Herschel was there, he was definitely there, but he doesn't say any of this, His suspicions are confirmed when he has, Herschel's hat, so it definitely clicks for him right then and there. And now let's get to key point number 3. Once all of this is found out and he threatens Herschel pretty much, things get heated at Hilltop, and Daryl drops the F-bomb. That's right. this is a pretty historic moment for The Walking Dead because nobody, I mean nobody, has ever dropped the F-bomb in Walking Dead. I mean, I'm not counting the comics, but I mean, as far as the TV show goes, nobody has ever dropped the F-bomb in a TV show. Everybody's pointing their guns at each other, and that's, in the middle of that, all of that, Daryl drops the F-bomb. That was the perfect moment to drop that word, right? I don't know why they never have done it before. I guess because the show's getting ready to end and they're like, we might as well just because we've never done it before as far as the TV show. And I thought it was a great moment to drop it. I honestly did not expect it to happen because there's been many moments where there should have been a F-bomb dropped and it's never happened before, so it definitely caught me off guard for sure. And after all of the intense stare downs and stuff, nobody gets killed or anything like that. Like, Lance is like, okay, alright, just let's pack up and let's leave these people to themselves. And everything acts all good and stuff. You know, that's how Lance wants to act, you know. He just wants to act like everything's all fine, but you know, with him finding Herschel's hat and him discussing that there were tire tracks found at the apartment complex, he has everything he needs to know that, yeah, Maggie and them, at least Maggie was definitely there for sure. So he leaves, and key point number 4, Lance hires Leah for a job. So, at the end of the episode, the Commonwealth soldiers find the missing weapons and such, and they track down Leah, and she's got a little tent all by herself in the woods and stuff. I thought maybe somebody had helped her or whatever, but no, she did it by herself. And she manages to shoot a couple of the Commonwealth soldiers. I don't think she kills them. I think she just, like, wounds them. And she's like, what the hell do y'all want? And this, that, and the other. And Lance pretty much says, can you please at least hear me out since you've injured a couple of my men? Pretty much, you know, Lance is like, I want to hire you for a job. He doesn't say what the job is, but I think it's pretty obvious what that job is. He wants Leah to kill Maggie and most likely take out Hilltop. That's my prediction. So, yeah, I thought it was a pretty good episode. That little intense moment when Daryl drops the F-bomb, I thought that was great too. That was so unexpected. And, yeah, I have not seen episode 16 yet, the mid-season finale. I know that came out like a week earlier, so please, if you have seen the mid-season finale, please don't put any spoilers down in the comments. I'm not caught up to that moment yet, to that episode yet. And I only have, let's see, until Sunday the 10th. So yeah, I don't have that much longer to wait. So we'll definitely see if any of my death predictions come true in the mid-season finale. I don't know. But as far as the episode itself, I don't think I have anything else to add, so that's gonna do it for my spoiler review. And I know I'm not full focused on these raids, I know that, but let me get into full focus on these raids here, because my dog was distracted me because what she likes to do is she likes to get up sometimes, and for whatever reason, she will love to scratch this couch, and it's like really loud. She just loves to do it. Just, you know, I guess that's just something all dogs do. And I didn't want you guys to hear all of that, so I was like preventing her from doing that. Well, she's good right now. As long as she's laying down and not doing what I'm describing, is all good. And if I forgot to say anything during my spoiler review, I'll be sure to add it when I edit this. But I don't think I forgot anything in episode other than what I discussed. And speaking of things that are new, the other night I managed to complete GTA Vice City Definitive Edition, and that last level definitely, gives you Scarface vibes.